My niece and nephew spared my feelings and did not break the news. But Newsweek let me know, and it was a kick to the gut. I was using the social media platform of old people. In 2018, Facebook saw significant drops in the number of users ages 11 to 24. But where did they go? The general conclusion is Instagram. Instagram created this short video to show how users are utilizing their product.
Don't stop. Living my best life. Living my best life. Do what I feel like. Living my best life. Staying up all night. Keeping it alright. Do what I feel like. Living my best life. Bang bang on my drum. My tribe's everywhere. Call us what you want. We don't care. Ain't about the money. It's a love affair.
While this video makes Instagram look fun, exciting, and nothing but positive, parents, educators, and consumer groups have legitimate concerns about the way Instagram influences young adults' behavior and emotional health. There are also concerns about Instagram addiction and the link between narcissistic behavior and use of social media. A Korean study of 239 Instagram users documented that there is a distinct relationship between selfies and narcissistic behavior. Individuals who are narcissistic tend to produce more selfies and social media content. The reverse is also true. The more online content an individual creates, the more they demonstrate a narcissistic tendency. Many parents are confused by the popularity of Instagram. They're more familiar with social media tools like Facebook and agree to let their children get Instagram without fully understanding the product and its capabilities. Let's take a minute to look at the history of Instagram and the product itself. Instagram was created in 2010 and in 2012 bought by Facebook for $1 billion. Mark Zuckerberg has a distinct view of how he wants to keep these two products separate. A key difference between these two products is how they approach user identity needs. Facebook is designed for users to represent themselves using their legal name. There are actually rules against having multiple identities in the Facebook community standards. To meet needs, users are expected to join groups which are private or public, allowing them to network with others who share their interests and goals. In contrast, Instagram encourages users to have multiple identities and aliases to explore their face needs. To better understand what this means, let's look at social identity theory. Social identity theory explores how we view ourselves in comparison to others. These comparisons are used to create social categories that we associate ourselves with. These categories give us both a sense of personal identity and a social identity with others that we relate to. Group membership is very powerful, and being a part of a group that has accomplishments or is well respected is highly valued. Our personal accomplishments also matter. We want to be recognized when we're successful and known for our strengths. By allowing multiple accounts, Instagram creates opportunities for users to have individual accounts that highlight personal achievements as well as benefit from multiple accounts focused on group memberships. Social media is unique in that it allows us to explore potential faces and identities in a somewhat private way. Instagram is particularly adept at managing identity needs due to its design. This could be part of the reason Instagram is so attractive. With Instagram, you build multiple profiles while facilitating a high privacy between those groups. Common terms to differentiate between these accounts are your Rinsta and your Finsta. Your Rinsta account is your best presentation of face. It's your ideal image. It's where you look polished. You use filters to make yourself look your most attractive, and often you avoid any behaviors that might upset your family or make you look bad to a potential employer. Your Finsta, on the other hand, is your fake Instagram. You might use a fake Instagram to be silly and explore a side of your personality that others don't know about. You also could use it to create an inner circle. Sometimes these Finsta accounts are also called spam accounts. Spam accounts are often filled with memes and silly off-color jokes. These are things that might be private jokes between friends or things that could be viewed negatively due to their edginess. Take a look at this popular Finsta account. It has 5 owners that can share and create content together. It also has polls, games, and other functions that make it a more interactive experience. Finstas are often used to express strong emotions someone might not want to put on their main page. This could be devotion for a pet by creating them their own account, or even a rant Finsta where you can just complain and get it out of your system. These applications are ways that people are using Instagram to meet identity needs and socialize with others. So, what makes Instagram so concerning to consumer advocates, parents, and educators? First, I think it's the traditional concern that youth on social media are exposed to risks. They could see things or be contacted by people that cause emotional or physical harm. Secondly, the ability to create fake accounts is something parents don't always anticipate when they allow access to Instagram. This can lead to unpleasant surprises when they learn of activity that doesn't meet their expectations. Here are a few suggestions when considering allowing your child access to Instagram or other new forms of social media. Begin by researching the product at commonsensmedia.org. This is an excellent website that gives detailed information about social media platforms as well as games, TV shows, films, and phone apps. Secondly, parents can experiment with the apps themselves before making a decision on if their youth can use them. This gives them an opportunity to better understand the functionality and look for potential risks. It's important to remember that social media is free, but it's also a product, and each product is different by design. Lastly, anticipate mistakes. If parents followed their youth around all day, they would observe conversations and behaviors that weren't ideal. Social media just makes some of those behaviors more obvious due to the surveillance capabilities of the online environment. It is important to remember that young adults are experimenting with their identities and learning to communicate competently. Treating mistakes as teachable moments and having clear-cut rules with repercussions can help improve success and safety for young adults on Instagram.